Hello YouTube followers. Tonight I'm gonna be showing you a little video on how to prevent a potential issue in the future whenever you're buying an iPhone from the streets, especially whenever you buy on Craigslist or whenever you buy from a seller you don't trust, you want to check the ESN before you actually make the payment. You can request this to the seller. You win the auction, you send a message, please provide me the ESN so I can check it out myself. Also, whenever you're in the middle of a transaction, if you have a phone with you with internet access, you can check the ESN. And I really think you should have a phone with you, because it is really important before you actually pay a person. Even if they tell you, even if they show you the receipt for the phone, you have to make sure, you have to check, because what they do sometimes is they sell you the phone, they give you the phone whenever they have reported it stolen or something like that. So you end up buying a phone that has a bad ESN that you can pretty much do nothing with it, just use it as an iPod Touch or something. So sometimes once you do this with the person, you might never see them again. So you want to make sure that whenever you have the person right on your face, you actually ask all the questions and get the right information so you don't make the mistakes that I've made before. So I'm trying to prevent you from doing stuff that I've been through. So what do you have to? Let's say you get a person, they show you a phone. Oh, okay, really good condition. You see the phone is in pretty good shape. They can even have the plastics on. Who cares? They can be bad ESN too. You have them even when they're sealed in the box, and I'm telling you this, it happened to me once. They can have a bad ESN, so you have to check it. Say if he doesn't want you to open the box for the iPhone 4 or 4S, okay, you just take the box. At the bottom part of the box, there's a bunch of numbers there. I'm gonna keep them blurry so you can actually see them very well, but you see all these numbers here, they are the MEID and all the stuff from a regular phone. So you can check there. There is one set of there's a set of numbers there that says IMEI, MEID. That's from the right side. That second barcode you see there, that's the number you have to check. So I'm going to show you where to put this number so you can actually get information on the phone you're trying to buy. Okay, so you get the phone. You have to make sure, you have to check the phone, make sure that the phone is good shape. In case, and this is something that happens sometimes, you have to check that if you're buying an iPhone 4S, no matter the carrier, it has to have a SIM card slot, okay? SIM card slot has to be present if this is a 4S, okay? So once you have the phone, check the phone is fine, so you're going to check the ESN. So where do you find the ESN in the iPhone? So you take this phone, I'm going to show you right now. So you're in the main screen here. For you to see that you have to go settings, you have to go general, you have to go about, and then all the information will be revealed to you. So I'm going to show you that this phone is a Verizon iPhone 4S. You see it's a Verizon 11.2, 16 gig. This is the model number right here. So then the information that comes after this, I'm going to partially cover it up, so, for privacy reasons. So we have these. I have to keep going down until you get to the bottom part here, which is what's of our interest. So you have two numbers here. You have the MEID and the IMEI. So for this, for you to actually check it out, you have to get the IMEI and the MEID. So at the end of the day, they're both the same number. As far as you can see here, you see that the numbers that you can see that's not covered on paper. You see they are the same, they just have spaces. So you can just take the MEID, which is less confusing because it has no spaces. So once you get these numbers, you have to go to a website that I'm going to show you. You put these numbers in, and you get a response that tells you if the phone is clean or not. So once we get this information, so we go here. Let me show you the website. In case you have a Safari, if you have an iPhone, you go to Safari. If you have a computer, you can use a computer. The thing is, you have to check this ESN numbers. So the website is here, but I'm gonna show you anyways. So the website is called CheckESNfree.com. CheckESNfree.com, and I'll put it in the description so you can actually download it. It's a pretty straightforward interface. You have a box here for you to type in those numbers I told you. So once you are there, you have to type in the numbers. So you have to pick the carrier first. I'm sorry, I forgot about this part. So in this website, you can check a bunch of carriers, ESN for different carriers. So here you can check phones from Sprint, Verizon, Metro PCS, Straight Talk, Net 10, Tracfone, Cricket, Platinum Tel, iWireless, so a bunch of things. So in this case, we're gonna go Verizon, okay? I'm gonna type in the ESN that's on the box of the phone that I'm using to make this video. So I'm gonna show you what comes out whenever you put an ESN that's bad, okay? So this ESN will come out as bad. The ESN IMEID you provided is not clean, okay? Whenever you see this, you have two choices. Either you try to bargain into buying it really cheap so you can keep it as an iPod Touch in case you're interested into that. Most people is not. Or you just walk away from this transaction, okay? They can promise you that it's a mistake that's going to be cleared up. Just don't trust them. That's a lie, okay? So let's go with a clean ESN. You'll see the message that comes up. This message comes up. See, the ESN IMEID you provided is clean. These phones you can buy. Otherwise, you cannot get even close to them. Don't waste your money. Do not give money to scammers. That's what keeps them going. So please be careful. No matter the offer, unless you're attempting to buy an iPod Touch, or you want to buy this phone realizing that this phone is bad, or if you want to buy it to unlock it to use it with another carrier. By the way, I have instructions on that in another video I have in this on my account. You should not buy them. If you're gonna buy an iPhone 4 that's CDMA for Verizon or Sprint, I would recommend against it, because those phones, they don't have a SIM card slot as this one, and you will end up with an iPod Touch. So it is not wise to buy them unless you realize, or you're buying it for something really cheap like $100, or unless you're gonna flash them to use it on Metro PCS or something else, okay? So that's one way. There's another way for you to check up Verizon ESNs in case you're trying to sell a phone too. You can show this to the person that the ESN you're trying to sell is clean. So this is just for Verizon. I wish Sprint had a website like this, but they don't have it. So here you have a website that you can enter the device ID. Once you put this number in, you'll see what happens. If the phone is clean for activation, it'll ask you to continue with the registration of a new line if you want to add it to a new contract, or if you want to put it on an existing account. Whenever the phone is not eligible for activation with Verizon, it'll tell you that the phone is not, it cannot be activated with the Verizon wireless network. Okay, so keep these in mind, and I'm gonna tell you this: Do not trust people, okay? On Craigslist, you can't trust anybody because once they're gone, there's nothing you can do about it, okay? So you have to make sure that whenever you buy something there, everything is clean in order, because once you leave that place, you will never find that person. They will not pick up the phone, they will not call you, they will not send you an email, they will not text you. Whenever they lie to you, whenever they sell you something that's bad, they will not pick up the phone. Trust me, I know about this. Okay? So I'm going to put all the links on my video description. If you like this video, please +1 for me, please. And thank you for watching. Bye.